Hi, it's been a while. If you're an old subscriber and you don't remember who I am, I'm Hannah, otherwise known as Hanami on my socials. I make, or well, used to make videos about my life on this channel. If you're a complete stranger to my videos, hi! Welcome to my creative space. It's so nice to have you here. I haven't talked to a camera in so long, and frankly, I'm a bit scared to be doing this again with how YouTube's been lately. But after watching so many other amazing content creators out there, I got inspired to make another video despite being on hiatus for about a year now. So here I am. I got the usual setup behind me, and I have a lot of word vomit coming up in the next few minutes, so I hope you'll stick around till the end of this video. About 3 years ago, I made this video of me talking about something, and I quote myself, very boring. I sat there in my usual yellow shirt talking about my insecurities for almost 10 minutes, not knowing that that would have kickstarted my passion for making YouTube videos. I actually tried filming a hanami reacts to her first video type of thing, but it was primarily just me cringing the entire time, so I don't think I want to show that. It's fine, you don't have to see it anyway. But if you want to see my first video, it's currently unlisted, but I'll link it in the description either way. Click it if you're okay with seeing awkward little me trying this whole YouTube thing for the first time. Today I just sort of decided to revisit that video and go back on the insecurities I mentioned, and even the ones I didn't. So I started off that video by saying that I'm a very insecure person, and up until now I still think I am. A lot less so, but still insecure either way. I feel like I've grown a lot over the course of the past 3 years, and if you can ask my friends and family, they can probably attest to that as well. One big difference that I think is very significant if you would compare me to my past self is that before I used to hate myself. I used to think I was unworthy of the love and affection that I received from my friends, my family, my peers, and even strangers. Now I can say with pride really that I love myself and that I'm worthy of good things and that I'm deserving of love. It was a process that took me so long to get there, but hey, I'm here now, and the journey doesn't stop there. I remember for the description of that video, I put that it was primarily for my own healing process. And that word, healing, it really got to me. I watch that video now and I think, who hurt you? Who and what hurt you so much that you needed to heal this way? And if I'm being honest, I can't answer those questions. I can't, and frankly, I don't want to because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what hurt me before because now I've grown past that, I've gotten past that, and I'm better now. One of the things I learned in the past 3 years is how to let go of anything really that's holding you back. Meaning your past, toxic people in your life, negative mindsets, and all that. I mentioned in the video that it doesn't happen overnight. And that's still true. You don't heal overnight. You don't let go of everything overnight and expect to be better the next day. You can't do that. You don't do that. It's a long and winding process, and it will drain you, but the end will be just as fulfilling as it is tiring. You'll go through moments where you'll feel horrible about yourself, and you'll go through the highest of highs wherein you'll think you're at your best. It's a process, a long one at that, but it's so worth it in the end. Again, I'm still insecure, of course. I still have my insecurities, even inside and outside. Heck, I'm still insecure of my hands, which I mentioned in the video before that I hated them because they were so long and wrinkly and hairy, and you get the idea. But it doesn't exactly bother me anymore. My hands are talented, they're soft, they're warm, and they get to hold my boyfriend's hand, so now that I'm thinking about it, what's there to be insecure of, you know? I've also learned to let go of my Dinkelberg, which in retrospect I wasn't able to explain very well in the video. Let me try to give context to this real quick. There was this Nickelodeon show that I grew up with, and I'm sure y'all are familiar with it. It's called the Fairly Odd Parents, and the main character, Timmy Turner, he has these neighbors named the Dinkelbergs. In a nutshell, they're this generic, well-off family, almost picture perfect, which is why Timmy Turner's dad declares the father of the Dinkelbergs his arch nemesis.
This can only be the work of... Morning, Turner! Dinkelberg.
Timmy Turner's dad is hella insecure and jealous of the Dinkelbergs, which is why he goes out of his way to prove that he's better than those Dinkelbergs. And as much as I hate to admit it, I had my own Dinkelberg. I had this person in my life whom I wanted to compete against, of whom I felt like I needed to be better in comparison. Looking back, that was really toxic of me. I eventually just realized that life's not a competition, you know, and that the only dingleberg you should have is yourself. In a sense that the only person you should be competing with is your past self. You learn from your mistakes, you strive harder, and you never ever compare your progress with anyone else's. You learn to do things for you and you only, and not because you want to be better than someone else. Unfortunately, I had to learn this the hard way. I go on in the video about how we have to take little steps, eventually going into bigger steps, eventually getting to that level of confidence wherein we feel confident in our own skin. At the time I said this, I was fresh from a breakup. I recently just started taking meds. I was in a really bad state. I was not happy with my life at the time. What amazes me though is that I was able to say all those things despite being in that situation. It amazes me how positive I was despite all the negativity that surrounded me during that time. And I think that's one thing I want to add to this video, that you have to be and stay positive as much as you can. I'm certain that I wouldn't be the person I am now if it weren't for the fact that I was so positive during that time. If I had let my insecurities get to me, I wouldn't have made that video in the first place and I wouldn't be here now. So as much of a cringe fest as that was for me to watch, it's a good reminder to me of how far I've gotten. Now I am genuinely happy. I have good relationships, healthy relationships with the people around me, and I don't let my insecurities get the best of me anymore. I'm in such a better place now, and I really hope things will stay this way for me, and hopefully it does for you as well. If you're comfy with the idea of sharing your feelings to the internet as I am, feel free to leave your stories in the comment section down below. I would love to read them. Maybe y'all can share your advice for the people who are also suffering or who are also dealing with their own battles. So yeah, let's try to build a little community of love and positivity in the comment section down below. I'll see you next time. Oh, and if you'd like to see more videos, I'd appreciate it if you would give this video a like and maybe subscribe so you'll know when I'll make more. Thanks for watching!